morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I am finally vlogging. Literally for the first time in months. I feel so rusty. Honestly, look guys, I just stopped vlogging for a while because I felt like I didn't really have anything that exciting to share. My day-to-day life is pretty mundane, honestly. I feel like I do the same things most days. I personally love watching those vlogs of people just doing their day-to-day life. So hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. And I thought today would be the perfect day to just bring you along for like a typical day in my life working from home. If you guys didn't know, I do DEPOP. I'm also a hairstylist and I do social media. Sundays are low-key my favorite day of the week. It's the first day that my fiance goes back to work. If I'm lucky like today and I don't have any haircuts, even though I'm going to be doing Depop stuff, it still feels like I have the day off in a sense because I'm just kind of like doing stuff around the house, which is ideal for me. So what do we have in store today? I have quite a lot on my list to do. I know I need to do some chores around the house. I need to do some laundry. I need to scoop the cat's litter boxes. I need to refill their food bowls, you know, like properly clean them and everything. Potentially take the trash out. I'm not sure if it's quite full enough yet, honestly. Do the dishes, but the dishes honestly aren't bad today. Maybe vacuum. I honestly just mopped, so I think the floors are good. I might mess around and do like some deep cleaning in the kitchen depending on how much time we have, but that is about it for all the chores, I think. Oh, and then I need to water my plants. That's another big one that I need to do today. I would really like to get some Depop stuff done, so I definitely have orders to pack. I think I have 5 or 6 that I need to pack up, and I will kind of refresh you guys on what my process with that is like now. And then I have a whole big drop that I need to shoot today. Depending on how much time I have, I was just at the dollar store with my mom and I picked up a ton of different flower seeds. Now look, I don't know much of anything about flowers. I don't know if it's really the right time of year to be planting these or anything like that, but I have been dabbling, and I use that term lightly, been very lightly dabbling in gardening. I've been doing a lot of landscaping. Back in like the early spring, maybe even end of winter, I cleared all of the leaves out of our yard from the fall, which was a lot. I started with taking tubs of yard waste to the yard waste dumpsters, and that was just so exhausting. And I realized, wait, I could just buy yard waste bags. They're so cheap. So I think I ended up filling 8 of them by myself, which was crazy. And then we also had this giant stick pile. I'll insert a photo for you guys so you can see how much it actually was. But I got the yard cleared, which felt really good. And then like a week later, our landscapers came and they mowed the lawn. They did like the edge work and everything, which was so nice. And then I noticed that in our front like garden beds, our previous landscapers had planted a whole bunch of bushes and like different plants that a lot of them weren't coming back. So I took it upon myself to do some chaos gardening. I removed all the old mulch, sprinkled a ton of random seeds, and they're not really taking in the garden beds very well, but I went ahead and I also decorated. So I did like a whole fairy garden out there, and then I also hung a bird feeder, and I would love to eventually get a bird bath out there as well. Right now I've just got like plant saucers full of water, which works. The birds have been loving it. Both me and my kitties have really gotten into bird watching now, so yeah, it's so nice. And then I did also plant some flowers in some pots on our front porch, and I decorated our front porch for the first time ever, and I think it actually looks so cute. So I need to tend to that stuff. And then I have a section in like our backyard where I would like to plant all of these if possible. I really don't think I'm gonna get to this today, but if I do, I'll take you guys along because I low-key kind of regret not filming any of my yard work that I was doing, but I just felt a little embarrassed to film myself doing it, to be honest. I've been feeling really shy recently about like what to film, what to share, how I want to be perceived. Like, I don't know. I've just been in a weird rut, which is why you guys haven't seen me in a few weeks. So I do apologize, but I'm trying to get back on my YouTube grind because now that it's summer, I have so much going on. I'm gonna be so busy, and the closer and closer we get to wedding planning, I also want to film all of that kind of stuff a lot more. And yeah, I want to get into a better routine of filming. So this is my first attempt to get back into vlogging. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I feel like I've been yapping for way too long, so let's start doing some nice little chores around the house. My first load of laundry is in. I had this one hat hanging up to dry that I'm going to post on Depop. I do have some stuff for Depop in that load. It kind of just depends how things fit me, so we'll see about that. But I wanted to show you guys a little sneak peek of just how much wedding decor I have thrifted and stored here in my basement. Sorry, I know the washer is loud, but I've got my chairs stacked over here and any other like larger decor. I have these shelves that are holding boxes full of like glassware and other small decor. We've got like a bench, a rug, plastic cutlery, and some dried florals. Back in here under the stairs, I have tubs and large boxes of more decor and linens and stuff like that. I would love to do like a fully in-depth kind of update on all of the things that I've thrifted. It's just a little hard because it is all packed away now, but you guys will see a vlog of us decorating, don't you worry. Okay, now that I have fully exhausted myself, I ended up deep cleaning my entire bathroom, and I'm happy I did it, but woo, that was a lot of work. It got me sweating. At this point, I've gotten all of my chores done, except for putting the laundry away. I do need to go flip it soon, and then watering my plants, but everything else in the apartment is feeling good. So now I have the whole rest of the day to do Depop stuff. So I think before I get started, I'm gonna eat a quick little bagel or like a yogurt bowl or something, give me a little bit of fuel, and then we will start with the Depop stuff. I'm going to organize all of this stuff into piles on my bed first, and then after I do the try-ons, I do flat lay photos and measurements, and that's it. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I took my hair down from that bun I still have my bangs pulled back. I got the 2008 poof going on, but my hair looks insane. If you guys couldn't tell, I did lighten the black out of it, and it's still not the most even brown in the world, but I think I'm gonna keep it right around this level of brown until after the wedding, and then I am hopefully going to be able to stay strong and grow out my natural color. I'm just happy that it's closer. I was very tired of the black. I was tired of the upkeep. So yeah, I had started to film me doing it, but it just, as always, you know, took longer and more effort than I expected. So I just thought I would mention that in this vlog because I have not addressed it in any of my recent videos. But yeah, I am very happy with it, and I think it'll be easy to keep it this nice chocolatey brown for the wedding. I think it's so cute for summer, and yeah, just feels like me in this moment in time, honestly. And I have been sticking with shaving off my eyebrows. I might grow them back for the wedding, but I have a really good routine for drawing them back on, and I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna bother with growing them out and then having to shape them or what, but I have enough time to figure it out. My eyebrows would grow back enough for me to be able to shape them for the wedding in like a month. So I'll wait till closer to the wedding until I actually decide, but I love being browless, honestly. I feel like a little alien. Just love that I can draw them on however I want, whenever I want. But yeah, I look an absolute hot mess from cleaning and doing Depop photos, and then you guys will not believe this. I could have sworn I had the day off, but I look out my window and I see my client walking up, and then I get a text that they're here, and I was like, huh? So yeah, I did in fact forget to write somebody down. I can't believe I did that. So that was a bit of a surprise, but honestly, within a matter of like 5 minutes of rushing, I threw clothes back on because this was like right in the middle of me doing my Depop photos, and then I just set up my station super fast, brought them inside, did their haircut, did not film any of that. That did just happen. And I just immediately came back, and I didn't want to lose my like flow of doing my Depop photos, so I just jumped right back into it. Literally wouldn't even be able to tell that I missed a beat. But I got all of them done. I have a couple of things that I'm debating on keeping. It's really just 2 pairs of shorts and that jacket I need to try on, but I'm not listing that regardless, like right now. And that is my big pile of all the clothes that I tried on. So I just need to do my flat lay photos now, but I'm gonna probably give myself a little bit of a break because I am kind of running out of steam. Anyways, what a day. This is truly how a day in my life goes. But anyways, we'll get back to the Depop photos. I'll do my flat lays, keep watching my YouTube video. I'm currently watching Emma Shea. She is renovating like an old storefront into her homestead, and it's a really cool series to watch. I love home decor renovating type of content. If you didn't know, that's like mostly what I watch on YouTube. And I wasn't joking when I said I was an iPad kid earlier, because I am always watching a YouTube video. I don't really watch that much TV, but you can bet that at any time of day I'm watching a YouTube video as I'm doing something else. So the iPad has been the biggest game changer for me, to just have my YouTube on in the background. But I need to stop procrastinating. I need to stop yapping. Let's just finish up these freaking photos. Alright, hair is still looking crazy. I also still have 2 loads of laundry to put away. I just brought my towels out of the dryer, and then I have my whites, or like my lights, in the dryer currently. So Still have a little bit of laundry to do, which is totally fine. I actually don't mind doing laundry. It's not a bad chore to me at all. Anyways, I am about to package all of my Depop orders. I still need to run to my mom's tonight and print my labels, but I can at least get them packed for now. So my new process that I've been doing, I mean, it's not really that different, but of course I always have a lint roller on hand. I have my tape ready to go, which looks like I need some more. For mailers, I'm gonna use possibly the rest of my black ones. Oh no, I actually have quite a few left, but I did order some more white ones. The only thing that I've really been doing that is new is including free stickers with every order. So I order all of my shipping supplies on Amazon. I know Amazon is really not the best to support, and I don't love that I do support them as much as I do. It's not that I support them, but I do buy off of them, which, you know, in turn is supporting. But just know, I do not like that man. And I don't love large corporations in general, but it is just really convenient and honestly really affordable. I order my mailers off of there. I order these giant sticker packs. All of these so far have been under $10 for like 300 stickers or something crazy. This one was 350. And I mean, they're like decent quality. They're really, really cute. I just order like aesthetic sticker packs. I can leave all of my stuff down below if you're curious, or if you're a seller as well. And then everything else I get at the dollar store. I get my lint rollers at the dollar store. Not the best, but lint rollers are like stupid expensive, so I go the cheapest route there. And then my rolls of tape I also get at the dollar store, and I already had this tape dispenser. The process here, I'll show you guys with just this first piece. I will lay them out on the table and lint roll. This sweater does have some lint stuck to it. Let me show you the item. Hello. Super cute, like 80s or 90s grandpa sweater. I love the coloring of this one so much. I'm honestly kind of surprised that this sold right now. It's been sitting on my shop for a while, but I typically go through and take off any winter stuff once the weather gets too hot, and then I'll relist them whenever the time comes that the weather is more appropriate. Sweaters can be a little bit hard to get the lint off of, so sometimes I'll just like go through and pick off the bigger clumps, if you will. I bought a depiller off of Amazon, and it just like doesn't really work, because I obviously want the people buying my items to have them come in like the best possible condition and everything. If I ever have an item that's like just slightly damaged, if I'm feeling really lazy, then I'll just like list it. But I really do try my best to like remove any stains, patch up any holes. I'm really just trying to make sure I have all of the cat hair off of everything, because I don't want to ship things out that are like full of cat hair. That would be not the greatest. I'm gonna reuse this bag. I do reuse packaging a lot, so anything that I get in from Amazon, I do reuse every single bit of that, but I'm gonna use this mailer just because it's a little bit bigger. As far as stickers go, I try to pick out stickers that I feel like match the order. So this has made my process honestly be a lot longer, but it's fine. I mean, sometimes I'll just kind of like pull a whole bunch of random ones and call it a day, but most of the time I try to really match them. So I think for this person, I'm gonna do the frog and mushrooms, this book stack with a cup of tea on it. Maybe I'll throw in these cute little socks and a paint palette. Why not? I try to usually give people between like 3 to 5 stickers, especially if their item was a little more expensive. Like if it was $15 or more, then I'll for sure throw in like quite a few stickers. Okay, and then where this old sticker is where I'll put the label. So my first one is done. I've got 4 more to go. I still haven't found this pair of shorts that I sold. I know I didn't get rid of them, but I need to locate them. I've officially moved all of my Depop stuff in here. It's overflowing so badly. When I say that my life is overrun with clothes, I'm not joking. That whole cabinet is full. Oh my gosh, my hands are so shaky for some reason. That box is now overflowing. Like, it's just too much. So I'm hoping that I really start selling through some of this stuff. Every time I do a drop, I sell so much, but I just don't sell all of it. So I don't know. Sometimes though, that's when I know that I really need to go through and revamp my shop again, delete older listings and relist them. I've actually kind of been meaning to do that. Like, anything that's been listed longer than a month, I think I need to delete and repost. Because that does, like, you can go through and edit your listings, which I find that every time I do that, it does help stuff move. But if you, like, actually relist things, it'll help them sell. Or so I've heard, at least. Oh my gosh, I keep almost forgetting to freaking put stickers in these. Okay. I'm going with darker ones for this item. RIP my bucket hat phase. I finally decided to sell this super cute pink one that I had bought off Depop forever ago. It's like an Urban Outfitters one, and it has the cutest fit to it, but I just don't wear bucket hats, so. Okay, I'm gonna give her some cute, like, pink stickers, some kind of girly stuff. And then I sold this really cute bag. It has a little coin wallet inside of it, and it's got a bunch of pockets on the inside. So, let's see how I can fold this without feeling like I'm just, like, crushing this bag. Ah! Okay, maybe that's good enough. Go figure. This bag is too big. Actually gonna use 2 mailers so that this bag fits. And a piece of tape for good measure. It is sticking. I think it's fine. That was so anticlimactic. And then, like I said, whenever I get my labels, I'll be able to just stick them on and get these dropped off at the post office. It's really hard to track what I do. Like I said, with hair, it changes every week. With my Depop orders, it changes every week. This past month, I sold like 70 things, I think. And I feel like that was a pretty good month, like pretty average for me, honestly. But I'm really hoping to kind of like up my game with Depop. I got so sick the very first warm day. We've honestly had quite a mild spring and early summer. Like, it has not gotten super hot yet. It's like, I think, pretty record breaking how cool the temperatures have stayed. If it says anything, we did not have to put our AC units in until June 4th, which was crazy. Definitely been appreciating this weather. It has been super rainy, which I personally love. I will take all of the rain that we can get. Rainy weather is honestly my favorite. So yeah, I've been quite thriving in this weather, but as soon as it gets hot, I will not be thriving. I just don't do well in the heat naturally. I get so overstimulated. It makes me super cranky. It makes me literally feel sick. And I think now being on Lexapro, being on an SSRI, it just like makes it even worse. So yeah, the very first day that I spent out in the sun when the weather was hot, I was helping my mom paint a headboard that we were gonna turn into like a sign for the farm. And I was so sick. I had a full body heat rash by that night. It was just not good. I had to be on Benadryl for like 2 days after. It was crazy. So that really solidified for me that I'm going to be spending the summer indoors. I'm going to be hibernating, okay? I'm going to try to not be outside as much as possible, just in terms of I don't want to get sick all summer, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm still going to enjoy my summer. We have lots of travel plans coming up, and we, you know, have a lot of work to do down at the farm for our wedding and everything. So, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to get outside, but I just don't foresee a whole bunch of outdoor summer activities in my future. I don't know. It's all about balance, I guess, really, but let me know if you can relate or if you think I'm crazy. It's very real. It's my unfortunate reality, and it's okay. It just is what it is. I'm really not a summer girly, so what can you do? But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this vlog. It's like right at the end of my day. I am gonna make some dinner for me and my fiance. I love to make dinner, and have it be ready like right as he's getting home. It's really giving domestic housewife. But yeah, I'm gonna make us some dinner, probably do something pretty easy tonight, and then I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the day, because let's be real, I did a lot. So probably the rest of my evening is gonna be spent in bed, chilling, posting all my Depop listings, and probably editing this video, to be honest with you. So thank you guys so much for spending the day with me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye.